This is Paul Kelly for Eat Sleep Boxing Repeat, and I'm joined by the newly crowned WBA World Champion, Leigh Wood. How does that sound?
It sounds good, mate. It sounds good. Still sinking in. I think it was sinking a bit more when my belt gets here.
So, talking about the fight, did it go as you panned out, as you thought it would?
Yeah, pretty much. I shared my IFL interview on my Facebook yesterday from before the fight, being as honest as I could be. And I was asked how I think it would go, and I just said, "Look, it's down to him how long the fight lasts. Because I'm going to be hitting him with big shots, and I'm hitting him with big shots as long as he lets me. 12 rounds if I have to. Obviously, I stopped him right before the final bell, but it was the accumulation over the rounds that got him, and not just that, the game plan as well. Not letting him do what he's good at, stopping him with all the things I did when I wasn't punching.
So, do you feel like you were breaking him down round by round, and that as the stop, as you said, the stoppage did come in the final round? But did you feel like as the fight progressed, you knew you could stop him?
I think in my head I was thinking, I've caught you with some big shots. I never caught anyone with so many clean shots so often, round by round. And I seen him after, and I looked at his face and his head. He just covered in lumps and bumps, and it wasn't very pretty. But yeah, I was surprised that he didn't go. But I just thought in my head, if I need to do this for 12 rounds, I'm going to do it for 12 rounds. And I think the last shot I caught him wasn't the biggest one, but it was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Obviously, we chatted pre-fight, and you said to me that you had full belief that you would beat him, which you obviously went on to do. Do you feel like that's a statement that you've made?
Um, yeah, I do. Yeah, a lot of people, like I said in an interview before, I said people are going to say he didn't turn up. People are going to say, "Why he didn't throw these shots? He didn't turn up. He had a bad night." It was what I did that I took away what he's good at, and I said I was going to do that, and I knew, and I kind of knew what people was going to say after, so I expected that as well. Um, but look, there's a rematch clause if he wants it. I'll be happy to oblige. Obviously, for this fight, I only had 6 weeks' notice, so I can have a bigger camp. I can actually get more sparring because I only had about 3 or 4 spars. I had one 10-round spar. So yeah, but credit to him, he was tough. But I was better on the night, and I just went out and did what I said I was going to do, what I practiced doing, what I trained to do with my team, and executed my game plan pretty much as I imagined it.
You've been flawless under Ben Davison, so how much credit do you give to him for
All
getting
the
the game
credit,
plan together?
all the
All the
credit,
credit.
all the credit, and Lee Wiley as well. You guys don't know a lot about Lee Wiley, but he's a video analyst and he's there fight night, and he tries to get it's like a third eye as well. So Ben will give me instructions, and he would add his bit as well to Ben. So, but yeah, moving to Ben's the best move I made in my career, and fight by fight now, you're going to see why I say that.
So looking ahead now, again we talked before, and I asked you, was there any names, and it wasn't any in particular, it was just anyone. But now that you have got that fight past you, you've won. Is there anyone in particular you're like, right, I want him next?
Um, I don't know yet because obviously I'm trying to visualize what's going to happen. So it lines up with the reality of it. I have got that rematch clause, so I've got to look at that first. If they want the rematch, which I can't see why they wouldn't. If someone ripped my belt off me, I'd be back in the gym straight away, working hard to try and get it back. Which hopefully he will be, and we can do that again. Like I said, I'll have more notice. It may be if they want it, maybe abroad, and maybe in America. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but that's got to be the most likely scenario at the minute. If they don't want the rematch, if he thinks I don't want to do that again, or he thinks he wants to move up or move down or whatever, then I can start looking at the other kids in my weight. Some really good fights to be made. Obviously on Saturday, Dickens Galahad, like I keep mentioning, Navarrete, dangerous guy, dangerous Mexican, but that would be absolute fireworks. And I just total belief in myself and in my team to get the win across the line against these guys. A lot of people wrote me off before this fight, said it's a level I'm not good at. I'm not been proven at. It's a massive jump up from British title level. They were saying all kinds of things. I won't be able to carry my power up to the world stage. There's all kinds of comments I got, and I'm probably going to get them going into my next 3 or 4 fights. As did other fighters in the past. Warrington got him against Selby, and they got him against Frampton, and he kept proving people wrong. And sometimes boxing is not what it seems, and there's a lot more things you have to take into consideration when you're looking at different fighters, more than the wins they've had, more than the style they fight with. They've got things more than fitness, more than strength. There's things you can't see what gets wins over the line.
Obviously, you mentioned there that there might be a rematch clause, but let's pretend that the rematch doesn't happen. For example, we've got Galahad Dickens this weekend. Obviously, you've previously fought Dickens before you were with Ben. So would part of you want him to win almost? So then you could get a rematch with him potentially and make that an even bigger fight?
If I could pick one, obviously Dickens would be ideal because I don't get the rematch, and I'd like to put that right. I had a very bad night, lost him a split. Although, like I said, if I was betting, which I'm not going to because it is a close fight, I would say towards Galahad. But yeah, look, I'd like Dickens to do it, definitely, because it sets up a massive fight, a massive rematch. And it gives me the opportunity to set that straight on my record.
So when do you feel like you want to be back in the ring next? Do you want to have a long time off or just a few weeks, let the dust settle and then get back into it straight away?
I'm just, I think I have a small break. I've just got to the caravanning fitness with my kids. They're absolutely wrecking the joint. Yeah, I'm going to have a few days here, maybe 4 or 5 days here. Then I'm going to do a few things for myself. And then I'll be back in the gym. Looking forward to getting back in the gym because I know I have some great fights, some really big fights ahead before the end of the year. And I don't want to waste time. I don't want to waste my off time and losing too much of my condition, too much of my fitness, too much of my shape. Look, I'm 33. Not only have I not got time to do that, but my mentality is different to it was when I was in my 20s, and I want to capitalize on that great performance and come back with my next fight and my next career best performance, and so on and so forth, and keep building on and pushing on.
Well, listen, Leigh, thanks very much for your time. Again, congratulations on Saturday night, and enjoy your time off. I look forward to seeing you back in the ring again soon.
Brilliant. Thank you, mate.
Thanks very much. All the best.
Cheers. Thanks.
Cheers.